Welcome back, everyone. It's me, Mr. Nintendo, Mr. 4K. So, for those of you who are not familiar with the Kirby Air Riders, it's right now, the highly pre-ordered, top of the charts, the most anticipated game for Nintendo eShop, and it's coming out on Thursday. For those of you who don't remember, I already did a weekend one last Saturday, Sunday. I did a weekend one with the Kirby Air Riders, so make sure to watch those videos. I think the first video is like 2 hours, over 2 hours long. So make sure you watch those videos. They're there, okay? If you missed out on this global test ride. So what this is, it's a open beta. They had an open beta last weekend, which I did. I covered it. It's all there for you to watch it, okay? That's why those videos are there. They're there for you to watch it. Today, this weekend, 15th and 16th of November, is the last weekend for you to try out this global test ride, Kirby's Air Riders, because the game comes out on Thursday, so you're not going to see any more demos. Okay, so you'll have to buy the full version of the game for $69.99. Like I said, currently this game sits on the top charts, pre-ordered top charts, as the most pre-ordered game of all time. It even beat Hyrule Warriors and Pokemon, for the love of God. It even beat the Pokemon Legends ZA. So yeah, Kirby Air Riders, as I predicted it. Again, I hate to be always right, but most of the times I'm right. I predicted this. I said that Kirby Air Riders is going to be a huge success, and it looks like that it will be a huge success. But anyway, let's not waste any more time. This is just me trying to give you my introduction of Kirby Air Riders for those of you who missed out on the Kirby Riders. But let's go ahead. Let's dive into this, shall we? So the Kirby Air Riders consist of, this is the demo, okay? It's not a full version. Consists of the lessons. The lessons is something that you should do. You should always start by the lessons, learn the basics, how to control your Kirby and your machine. By the way, just for the record, you don't have to press any buttons to accelerate your Kirby. Kirby is always moving. He's always accelerating. You don't have to do anything to accelerate Kirby. The only thing you have to do is you use the B button to power that up, to use the boost, like a boost, power up a boost. So, but you're gonna learn all of this when you do the basics. Learn the basics of the city trial. Learn the basics of the copy abilities, and learn more advanced controls. So learn the lessons first prior to you jumping into the game. Okay. And the next thing is we have Air Riders. This is Air Riders. This is basically where you use those machines to glide and fly. It's called Air Riders tracks, like a circuit tracks, where most of the time you're flying through the air and all that. And they currently only have 3 circuits available for you to try this out, and they're all pretty good. Okay, we can try out one of them. We can try this one. This is my favorite, Mount Ember Falls. I like this one. And you can select different characters. Currently I have Susie, and Rex Wheelie. That's what I'm using. This is what I used previously, actually, as a matter of fact. All right. Okay, Susie. Should I change a different character? I like Susie, man. I'll just keep Susie. You know. I know there's Kirby, but I'll just keep her. I just like her as a character. Susie. So let's get ready. And I'll show you here. You don't have to do anything to accelerate your character or to accelerate machine. Remember, there's no accelerations here. There's only boost. You only use the boost, and you use the drifting and the brakes. See, like the boost B. And it's fun. And you press A to drift. You also should follow these trails, because these trails give you the power, the boost to go faster. So most of the time you're using an A and B button, and of course the thumbstick to move. But you don't accelerate. There's no acceleration here. Once you learn the controls, once you get the hang of it, this is really fun. It really is. So that's why I was saying on my previous videos when I was playing, it was last weekend. When I was playing Kirby Air Riders, I basically said, for those of you who don't like this game, you got to give it more time. You know, you need to spend more time playing it. It's just a fun game, dude. It's a game that everyone can play. It's similar to Mario Kart, you know, but I think this one has more features, has more multiplayer modes for you to use. That's not to say that Mario Kart World doesn't have more multiplayer modes to use. I just feel that Kirby is like more advanced than Mario Kart World. There's so many other mini games you can play. Like, I just don't see that many mini. Where's the mini games in Mario Kart World? Look, nothing against Mario Kart World. It's a fun game. I play it. It's like a Forza Horizon for Mario Kart, you know. But I just feel that Kirby's Air Riders, it's more advanced. There's so much more. This is just the demo, like I said previously, and I hate to repeat myself like a broken record. This is just a demo. The full version of the game will have so many other features and modes and customizations and mini games and so many circuits and tracks and so many various different maps and different stadiums. So this is just like, you know, demo. Alright, so this is the one of the circuits called Mount Ember Falls. This is my favorite, I would say. Waterflow Waters. I even like the soundtrack in this one. It's so cool. The reason I use Rex Wheelie is because Rex Wheelie has the speed, has the it's like more balanced. It's well-balanced machine. I'm sorry. Machine, they call it machine, meaning vehicles. So it has nice grip, charge, turn, and top speed. And you want a machine to be balanced. So this vehicle, it's really well balanced. So that's why I'm using it. And I have tried all these other vehicles machines. So if you guys missed out on the last weekend when I was playing this, make sure you go watch those videos. That's why I made those videos. I made those videos for you guys. I didn't make it for me. I made it for you. So if you are on the fence about whether or not you should purchase Kirby Air Riders, well, I hope those videos will help you. I hope these videos that I'm uploading today will help you. Remember, I make these videos for you, not for me. Because I already know what I know. Alright. Rex Wheelie. Here we go.
3, 2, 1, start!
I love the soundtrack. It reminds me of Sega's Sonic the Hedgehog. I'm surprised that they didn't add more tracks, more circuits. Considering this is the last weekend, try out this global test ride. You know, I think it would have been nice if they had added more tracks, more circuits, more maps, more modes, more challenges. So that way, you know, before you purchase the game, you can get, you know, a better understanding of what Kirby's Air Riders is all about. But this will still give you a pretty good idea what Kirby's Air Riders is all about. Come on, you got this, bro. Got it. I might be the first place. We'll see. I said maybe. Wow, made it first place again? Wow, first place again. Wow. I'm impressed. So there's this one as well called Floria Fields. Remember, this is just the offline version of the Air Riders. We're not even doing it online, so this is just the offline version. The only thing that's online is the city trial. That's where you are online with other people. This is offline. So remember, the demo here, it's just kind of giving you a little bit of a taste, which I'm kind of surprised that they didn't add more modes, more circuits. You know, I that's my only criticism about this global test ride. I would have added more stuff to get people convinced why they should purchase it. I don't think they need any more convincing because it's a top, you know, pre-order game on the Nintendo eShop. But I still kind of feel that they should have added more stuff to convince those of you who are on the fence whether or not you should pre-order this, purchase this, you know. But anyway, so this is the offline version of the Air Riders. And Air Riders are, of course, online. You can invite a friend can join you. I mean, trust me, it's almost like it's laughable how little are they showing you, considering what's available in the full version. And you'll see when the full version comes out, there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff there. Because I know you're probably thinking, man, how do you justify $69.99 for this game? Well, there's so many features, and they're all online features. You can play with your friends. But I just feel like they should have included more of those features, you know, on a global test ride, you know. Rex Wheelie. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Kirby's here. Like I said, once you learn the controls, once you learn the basics, then it becomes like second nature, you know. Hold on. Here we go. Final lap, let's go. We got this. What can I say? First place again. What can I say? 3 times in a row. 3 times in a row. That's because I played this before. I practiced, and I played and I played. So that's why I kept saying on my previous videos from last weekend, I kept saying to everybody, listen, you can't just play this game for about a few minutes and then say, ooh, it's a bad game, I don't like it. No, you have to spend some time, man. Like I did. You have to be a gamer like I am since 1984, all right? Don't just complain, spend some time and play. See, I'm a gamer. I'm not a complainer. I mean, I think I have I have 12 years of documented videos and live streams to prove the fact that I'm a gamer. Okay. But I don't care about that. You know, I know who I am. I know I've been a gamer since 1984. I don't care what people think of me. But if people want proof, well, just look at my 9,300 videos, and you'll know I'm a gamer. But anyway. I'm not here trying to prove anything to anybody. I don't care what people think. I certainly don't care what the internet thinks. You know, people who don't know me, what they think of me, I don't really care. But I'm just sticking to the facts. You see, I play various different types of games. What did I play yesterday? Call of Duty, right? What I'm playing today, Kirby. I play a variety of different games. Now, recently, I've got into Nintendo because I bought Nintendo Switch 2 a month ago. Yeah, it's been 1 month now. Yeah, I can't believe it. It's been 4 weeks, 1 month. 1 month since I purchased my Nintendo Switch 2. And ever since I purchased my Nintendo Switch 2, I fell in love with these simplistic, simple, fun games that brings me back to my childhood from the 80s and early 90s. And it's nice and refreshing to take a break from games like Battlefield and Call of Duty and all these other high blood pressure games, you know, that get you upset and annoyed because, you know, people are cheating out there, they're manipulating. And it's really nice to play these types of games. So I felt like, man, this is like so therapeutic and so nice to be playing these types of games. And that's why I'm taking a break from these mature adult games. because it's so annoying, man. After a while, it's like eating the same bread over and over again, like the same rotten bread for so many years, for so many decades. You're like, man, I'm sick and tired of the same old bread. And that's how I felt with those, you know, typical mainstream games, you know, like Call of Duty, Battlefield, Fortnite, PUBG, you know, the typical mainstream games that people are playing nowadays, you know. Alright, so those are the 3 tracks. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So this is the Air Ride. It's the offline mode. There's of course online mode, but they didn't include the online mode here. Paddock, it's a place where you can invite friends. I already talked about this last weekend. You can invite people to join you. You can give them the code, and on that code invitation, they can come join you. Or you can just select friends only, where only friends can join you. And you see, there's a Paddock ID RCV817. People can join me. And this is like a lobby where you can set up a multiplayer match, right? You can talk to other people when they come in, or you can just, you know, like I said, you can either have random people come in to join you. Anybody can join you. Random people can join you. And you can talk to them, and you can set up a match, or you could, you know, invite your friends, and your friends can join you, and you can talk to each other on what kind of match would you like to set up. So this is basically like a lobby. Yeah. All right, so let's exit this. And you can also select your machine, your character. See, I already selected the Shadow Star as my machine and Susie as my character. Alright, so let's exit this. So that's the Paddock.
3, 2, 1, go!
And then you have City Trial. City Trial, this is where currently it's the only online mode that's available. City Trial is where you first spend 5 minutes in the city collecting all the stuff, powering up, getting all your stuff, all your power-ups, all your gear before the official match starts. Okay. It's like a warm-up session for 5 minutes for you to collect everything you need to collect, and then you collect all of this stuff to help you power up when the next match starts, when the next stadium match starts. And they call it stadium, and on the stadium there'll be different circuits, different tracks for you to choose from, but you are playing with other people basically. And you will see right here, we'll wait for some more people. There they are. And you can see it says 5 minutes. Right there, it says 5 minutes. So basically you warm up for 5 minutes. You collect all the goodies that you need. And then after 5 minutes, you can select which map, which circuit you want to try to fight it out, to challenge each other. Again, this is just a small portion of what's available out there. This is what I'm trying to emphasize to people. This is just a small little portion of
3, 2, 1, start!
And remember, you don't have to press any buttons to accelerate. Alright? it accelerates by itself. The only thing you press is the boost. And of course you press A to drift. Okay, there's some stuff over here. You also got to be careful because other players will try to knock you out because they don't want you to collect anything. Because they want to collect everything. So it's survival of the fittest, you know. It is what it is. And you also can spin around to collect stuff. And you can also spin around to knock other players out as well. And remember, you got 5 minutes to do this, so you know you got time. But you do have to keep an eye on that timer, you know. But you do have time, 5 minutes. I think it's fair. And you use these power-ups when you go on the official race. When you go to the official race, you'll be able to use these power-ups, and it'll help you win the race because you'll have many different types of abilities available for you to use. I'm really excited for this one. Like I said, there's 2 games I'm really excited for. People ask me, what are my like top 3 games that I want to buy. My top 3 games are Kirby Air Riders. No, excuse me. Metroid Prime 4, Metroid Prime 4, Kirby Air Riders, and Hyrule Warriors.
Paper Star.
So those are my 3. Those are my 3 right now that I'm like super excited about. So, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Kirby Air Riders, and Hyrule Warriors. Those are the top 3 that I really want to buy. By the end of this year, for Christmas, or maybe after Christmas, but certainly those are the three Nintendo exclusives that I really want to buy. I already have Mario Kart World, so I don't need that. I already have that. So, Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Kirby Air Riders, and Hyrule Warriors. Those are the top 3. I already got, you know, Donkey Kong, Mario Kart, and Pokemon Legends ZNA. So I'm already set with that. So I just need Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, Kirby Air Riders, and Hyrule Warriors. Where's my vehicle? Here we go. So we got 43 seconds left. I got enough power-ups for now. I'm good. And you'll see at the end of this warm-up, you'll see how many power-ups do you have and all that. Okay, we got 5 seconds left. We are good.
4, 3,
2.
1. Time.
Time up. Time up. All right. See, and here you can see what you have collected so far. how many power-ups do you have, right? This will help you when you go to the stadium. Which one do you want to select? We'll do a rail panic. How about a rail panic? We'll do that. It's like Call of Duty, you know, before the Call of Duty match starts, you select which map do you want to play. So it's kind of the same thing. The only difference is you're warming up here. You're collecting all the abilities to help you win the race better. And you have 5 minutes to do so. Pretty cool. So this is City Trial. Remember, you only use the boost, the B button. You don't accelerate. There's no acceleration here. So just remember that. You're not accelerating in this game. You're just using boost. And the B and A, the boost is the B. A is for you to drift. This must be a new map because I don't remember this one. Yeah, this is a new one. Taking some screenshots. Let's see what place I got. Hey, third place. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad for an amateur. Not bad for an amateur. I really hope that you guys are enjoying these videos because I'm trying to like help you out, give you a detailed videos. I watch other YouTubers and I feel when I watch other YouTubers, they never spend time to give you full detail of the games. They do these 10-minute videos and they're like heavily edited, scripted, heavily edited 10-minute videos. And I know why they do those heavily edited, scripted videos because they want to get the clicks and views. I get it. But I also feel they're not doing a justice to the game. And they're not also doing a justice for you who are watching because you're like, hey man, I want to know more. And what I try to do is I want to do a justice for this game. I want to do a justice for you by giving you a more detailed look into the game. So when you watch my videos, when you finish watching my videos, I don't care if it's a 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours. It doesn't matter. By the end of that video, you'll have a pretty good idea if this is for me or if this is not for me. And that's what I'm trying to do, trying to give you a better idea if this is for you or not for you. You know, my job, it's only to give you the facts. And then you decide, based on those facts, if this is for you or not for you. You know, but also keep in mind, this is just a demo. It's not a full version of the game. Of course, full version of the game will have more stuff, more challenges, more modes. And that's coming on Thursday. I can't believe it already, dude. We are November 15th. Thursday, it's November 20th. Thanksgiving just around the corner, right? Can't believe it, dude. Thanksgiving just around the corner. Christmas just around the corner. This is the peak of the holiday season. Yeah, this is it, man. We're in the peak. We're in the peak of a holiday season. And next year, this time around, November 19th, we're going to be celebrating Thanksgiving with Grand Theft Auto 6, because Grand Theft Auto 6 is set to be released just, you know, a week before Thanksgiving, at the peak of a holiday season. Rockstar couldn't have picked a better date than November 19th because it's like at the peak of the holiday season, just a week before Thanksgiving. Perfect timing, just a week before Thanksgiving, just in time for holiday season. Man, they're gonna make giga-trillions of dollars, bro. Anyway, so let's do one more. Let's do one. Like I said, I hope these videos help you out. So again, we're gonna go to the city. We'll warm up. We'll collect more stuff. And then we'll select which map do we want to challenge each other? And currently, this game sits at top charts for top pre-orders. It even beat Pokemon Legends ZA. I can't believe it. It beat Pokemon Legends ZA and Hyrule Warriors. It sits at the top charts, bro, as the most pre-ordered games. Because it's a game that everybody can play, and it's coming just in time for holidays. Like they see, they picked a perfect time to release this game, November 20th, because it's at the peak of a holiday season, and it's right there at the peak of the holiday season, November 20th, a week before Thanksgiving, and it's just in time for holiday season, for Christmas, for Hanukkah, for Ramadan, whatever you celebrate. And you know, they picked a perfect date, and they're gonna sell a lot of copies of this game. Nintendo's going to sell a lot of copies, dude. There's no question about it, man. They're gonna sell a lot of copies. They're gonna make bundles of money on both Nintendo Switch 2 version. Wait, is this only on Nintendo Switch 2? Yeah. I'm sorry, Kirby Air Riders, it's only on Nintendo Switch 2. So they're gonna sell a lot of Nintendo Switch 2. Consoles. I believe it's only a Nintendo Switch 2 version. I don't think it's Nintendo Switch 1, it's only Nintendo Switch 2. So, trust me, this is going to sell a lot of Nintendo Switches too. There's no question about it. And I'm sure there's going to be a bundle come November 20th, this Thursday. I'm sure you will see a bundle. Kirby Air Riders Nintendo Switch 2 bundle, I'm sure. They did the same thing for Mario Kart World. They did the same thing for Pokemon Legends ZA. That's the one that I bought. And I'm pretty sure they'll do the same thing for Kirby Air Riders. Especially now that it's a top seller. Top seller. I mean, top pre-order, I'm sorry. That's what I mean by top seller. Top pre-order game of all time. Of all time, dude. So, Kirby Air Riders, dude. Way to go. And again, I hate to be always right. People say, how do you know? Dude, I just know, man. I'm connected to the universe, alright? I trust the universe. Why would you want to doubt universe? Why would you want to question universe? Why? You bigger and better than universe? What kind of egomaniac do you have to be with that kind of stupid ego to think that you're better than universe? I never question universe. If universe tells me this is a top seller, this is a top seller. I trust my universe because my instinct is connected to the universe. So I never question the universe. Why would you want? What kind of egoistic, selfish, narcissistic, lunatic that would you have to be to question the universe? Don't question the universe, dude. Because the universe will humble you pretty quickly if you question it. I never question the universe. I trust the universe. That's how I can predict a lot of things. If the universe tells me, hey, this game is going to be a top seller, it's going to be a top seller. And again, what did I say last weekend? What did I say last weekend? Exactly. It's going to be a very successful game, top seller, you'll see. And now it's on the top charts. If you don't believe me, go to the Nintendo eShop and look at the Nintendo eShop pre-orders. Kirby Air Riders is on the top charts of the highest pre-orders ever. it's on the top charts of the pre-orders. Meaning it's the most pre-ordered game ever. You would have think that Hyrule Warriors, you would have think that Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. You would think Metroid Prime 4 Beyond would be the top pre-order game. You would think Hyrule Warriors, but no, sir. It's not. It's not Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It's not Tennis Fever, Mario Tennis Fever. It's Kirby's Air Riders. And I know, it's hard to believe. A majority of you would probably say Metroid Prime 4 Beyond or Mario Tennis Fever, but that's because you're listening to your ego. You see, I don't listen to my ego. I listen to the universe, because the universe knows what's right. So if the universe tells me the Kirby Air Riders are going to be the top selling pre-orders of all time, then I trust that. Alright, so you see how many power-ups I have, collected, right? So these power-ups within 5 minutes that I have collected are going to help me.
3, 2, 1, go!
They're going to help me, obviously, with this track.
New record.
I could have done better. I could have done better, but, you know, I landed too early. That was my mistake, actually. This was my mistake. I landed too early. So I'm probably in the last place. Yeah, I knew I was going to be the last place because I know I could have done better. But I pressed the button. I made the mistake. I didn't realize what we were playing. You know, I didn't realize what we were playing, so I pressed the wrong button and I landed too early. And that's why I only got 83.64 miles, you know. But it's okay. I'll have another opportunity, you know, to play again. So again, we go back to the city trial, we warm up, and then we select different stadiums. And you see, these are just some different variations of the stadiums, of different matches that you can do. Believe me, there's much more, you know. So like I said, there's so much missing here. And that's the sad part about this global test ride. They're just kind of showing you a little bit. They're not even scratching the surface, honestly. You're not even getting your feet wet. They're not really showing you much. And that's kind of like disappointing because there's so much more in a full version of the game. And you'll see when the full version of the game comes out on Thursday. You will see. Oh, there's so much more to do. And I think you will understand why this game is so highly regarded and why it's being at the top charts as the top selling pre-ordered game on Nintendo eShop. You'll understand all of that once you play the full version of the game, you know.
Slick Star.
But I also suggest that you guys watch Nintendo Direct from the developer. Developer actually, he spends 1 hour explaining all the features and everything that they have. And I also have done my reaction video on that as well. By the way, I still need to do a reaction video on Metroid Prime 4. There's a new Metroid Prime 4 video that I need to do. But I would suggest that you guys go watch that video of Kirby Air Riders Nintendo Direct from the developer, which is 1 hour. Developer of the games, he spent 1 hour of his time explaining all the features and stuff that's included in Kirby Air Riders. And I think when you watch that video, I think you'll have a much better understanding just just what's included in this game, you know. I've done a lot of research on Kirby Air Riders. As you can see, I've been playing it now for 2 weeks, so I'm very familiar with Kirby's, you know, Air Riders. So I'm like, I already know this is what I want. Like, I don't have to think twice about it. I already know I want this on Thursday, and most likely I will buy it on Thursday. Honestly, I'm saving money for this. I'm buying this because the game is coming out. I was gonna buy some other games, but I was like, dude, I'm not buying any other games other than this because I'm saving money for Kirby Air Riders, because I know I'll have a lot of fun playing this, you know. I know I'll have a lot of fun playing this, and it's a game that the entire family can play, right? My nephews and nieces, when they come over, they can play this. My brother can play this. My sister-in-law can play this. My mother can play this. Everyone can play this. The entire family can play this. It's a perfect game for holidays. Everyone can play it, you know. So it's rated E for everyone. Everyone can play it. And it's a fun game. So certainly worth every penny. It's $70 is justified. People say, how can you justify it? Well, there, I just told you. Everyone can play it. It's for the whole family. For the same reason, Mario Kart World, it's actually Mario Kart World is more expensive. Mario Kart World is $80. I don't actually agree with that $80 price tag, because Mario Kart World, even though it's a great game, it's fun for the entire family, I just feel that Kirby Air Riders has more features, more value, has more modes, more challenges, which I think it adds more to the value. I feel that Mario Kart World is way too overpriced. It should be only $69.99. $80 is like, I don't know about that, to be honest, you know. But this is why you need to buy a bundle. Buy a bundled version instead of just buying it separate for $80. It's a great game. Listen, Mario Kart World, it's a fantastic game. Certainly you want to pick that up for the Christmas, for the holidays. Like I said, there's 4 games that I would like suggest for you to pick up this holiday season if you have the money. Actually 5 games. Mario Kart World, Pokemon Legends ZA, Hyrule Warriors, Kirby Air Riders, and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And of course Mario Kart World, which comes in with a bundle, right? I assume you guys will buy a bundle, Mario Kart World bundle. So those are my like top 5 games that I would like recommend you must have like in your Nintendo Switch 2 collection. Like these are the top 5 you gotta have. Those are my top 5 you must have. Look at this. Look how much power-ups do I have right now. Look at that. So these power-ups will certainly help me out. Alright, so we're gonna pick Stadium. We're gonna go with something else. With this one, Big Battle. We're gonna go with a Big Battle. So we gotta fight against this boss. Let's fight. Let's do one more and then we'll end this video. It's been about already 49 minutes. I can't believe. You see, when you are having fun, when you are enjoying something, time just flies by. Alright, so here now we're working together. Here we're working together to defeat the enemy. Oh, no, this is against each other. I'm sorry. We're fighting each other. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to survive. Survive, my friend. Can you survive? Ow. Come on, come on. Nice. I did okay. I did alright.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time.
So much fun. And remember, these are just some maps. 7th place. Ah, well. Ah, well. So remember, these are just some maps that are... let's do one more. That are available. Believe me, there's going to be many, 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 many more maps. In a full version that comes out... this this Thursday, which would be November 20th. Alright, let's do one more and then we'll have to end this video. It's already been 52 minutes. I also took a bunch of screenshots. I like taking screenshots so I can go through them and look at some of the games that I played. It's really nice. It's like a sentimental value. You go through it. All right, let's go.
3, 2, 1, start.
I do the same thing on PlayStation. I take a bunch of screenshots, you know. And you can look at some of the moments that happen in the game, and you can go through them and, you know, look at those photos. It's pretty cool. But I have so many Kirby Air Rider photos that I collected from last weekend and this weekend. Collected meaning that I used the screenshots. And remember, guys, you're never accelerating in Kirby Air Riders. You're not accelerating. So don't think that you're like driving a car where you have to accelerate. You're not accelerating. You're always moving. But you will know this if you play the lessons. This is why I keep telling you guys, make sure you guys do the lessons. Because the lessons is a perfect way for you to learn the basics controls and the advanced controls. You know, things like that. Oh, there's a special. I got my special. I have my special. My special. I collected so much stuff now. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. We still got 2 minutes left. So all of these power-ups will help you out for your next match. And that's why you spend 5 minutes warming up and collecting all the power-ups. These power-ups will help you out.
Chariot.
And the more power-ups you have, the more abilities you have, the better chances you have of, you know, finishing the race as number one. And winning the race, winning the match, you know. Depending what type of match you're playing, you know.
Jet.
Nice. The graphics are beautiful. Like I said, the graphics are nice. Because this game is strictly Nintendo Switch 2. I don't think there is a Switch 1 version. There's only Nintendo Switch 2 version. So I'm sorry for those of you who don't have Nintendo Switch 2. Yeah, well, you will have to buy this. You'll have to buy a Nintendo Switch 2 for this. But see, that's why they're going to do a Nintendo Switch 2 bundle. So you'll be able to play this with a bundle console. And I think buying this with a bundle, like if you don't have a Nintendo, let's say you have a Switch OLED and you don't have a Switch 2 and you want to get Switch 2 this Christmas, just get this bundle. Buy this bundle, Kirby Air Riders bundle, and there you go, man. Good to go. That's what I would do. Dude, I have so much power-ups now, dude. You'll see at the end of this match, at the end of this warm-up, you'll see how much I have.
2, 1, time.
You'll see. Check it out. Check it out. Look at that. Wow. I have a lot of stuff, man. Look at that.
Stadium.
So now, let's do one more. Let's do this. Air glider. I want to do air glider. Because I haven't done it. I mean, I've done it, but I haven't done it properly. Remember, last time I did it, I kind of sucked. I landed early, so I want to make sure that I get my jump as high as I can, and I will need to glide as much as I can.
3, 2, 1, go!
I want to glide as much as I can.
New record.
Alright, 104. Alright, I did better than the last time. Last time I did like, what is it, like 80, 86 or something? Or 89. It was in the 80s, you know. Like either 83 miles or 86 miles or 89 miles or something like that. But I did good this time around, you know. Yeah. Alright, well, guys, it's been 1 hour. It's been 1 hour. This is a global test ride weekend 2. I hope that this 1 hour of this global test ride 2 gives you a pretty good idea of what Kirby Air Riders it's all about. Like I said, make sure to do the lessons first. Do the lessons first before you jump into city trial, or before you do any Air Riders circuits, tracks. Make sure you do a lessons, because the lessons is the first thing you should do. The lessons is the first thing you should finish, because the lessons will give you a pretty good idea on how to play the game. That's the very first thing I've done. Like if you look at my previous video my previous videos that I did from last weekend, which is like, how long is the video? Like 2 hours. The video is like over 2 hours, dude, and it's a great tutorial. I highly recommend that you guys go watch that video from last weekend that I played this part 1 global test ride. I go through all the details on how to play the game. I go through tutorials. I go through everything. So I would highly suggest that you watch those videos. And those videos will really help you out. Will give you a great idea what Kirby Air Riders it's all about. Or you could play it yourself, you know. Jump on the global test ride. Keep in mind, in order for you to participate on a global test ride, you will need to have a membership. You'll need a membership, just a standard basic membership of Nintendo Switch Online. That's required for you to play this, to participate in this. And you can do it today and tomorrow, but you need to check the time, because they only have it available at certain times. So you need to like look at your time zone, where you are, on which continent, what is your time zone, and then figure out the time zone. And then when it's available in your time zone, go ahead and play it, try it out. And then you have until tomorrow. Same thing, check the time zones, see when it's available, play it. And then this Thursday, the game it's available. The game comes out this Thursday, November 20th. So you're pretty much all set. Yeah. I guess we can do one more after this. Okay, let's just do one more. Alright. This is a warm-up, and after this warm-up, we'll do one more. I think I covered everything here. I talked about the lessons. I talked about the Air Riders mode. I talked about the paddock. So I think I covered pretty much everything here that's available in the demo. And believe me, there's much more. You know, we're not even scratching the surface. See, that's what I'm emphasizing. I'm emphasizing on this point that's very important for you guys to understand. The demo is not really scratching the surface. It's just kind of giving you some idea what you can expect, the mechanics of the game, but there's so much more. And you will see when I buy this game this Thursday, when I start playing this game this Thursday, you'll see, you're going to be amazed the amount of features that it has, the amount of modes and mini games. Oh my god, the customizations, etc., etc. How do I know all of this? Because I watched the Nintendo Direct 1 hour feature from the developer, where he talked about it for 1 hour. He explained everything, you know. And even he says we're not even scratching the surface on all these other features and modes that we have implemented, all the other maps, all the other mini games and customizations and variety of different customizations that you can do on your characters and your machines. And so this is just like the beginning. He says, you know, we're not even scratching the surface. But when you watch that Nintendo Direct video, you'll have a much better idea just how big this game is, how huge it is, and why I believe it's better than Mario Kart World. And again, no disrespect to Mario Kart World, all right? Mario Kart World is like a Forza Horizon of Mario Kart, but this is more than that. This is like so many games into one game. It's like there's so much to do here. The replay value with the Mario Kart World, I can easily get bored after like 6 hours of playing, and I can get bored. With this one, dude, look how much I have now. Look how much abilities. With this one, I don't get bored because there's always a new stuff to do. There's always new matches. There's new modes. There's always something new. You know? So, and I think that's what makes it so unique and so fun to play. And I think this is why this game has such a high replay value, and this is why people want to play this.
3, 2, 1, go!
So this is Derby, so we have to fight each other here. You have to get the power-ups as quickly as possible. Last man standing, right? No, it's not a one last man standing. It's just how many people can you knock out? Some games you get knocked out and you're done. So it depends on the rules of the match. Some match have different rules, so you have to read the rules of the match before you select the match. That's very important. I got my special. Nice. Nice. Woohoo! I did good. I did good. I did okay. Third place. Hey. I did good. Alright, I think it's time. It's been 1 hour and 8 minutes. So this is weekend 2. Global test ride. And I know some people criticize me for making these videos very long. I don't have 1 hour to watch. I don't have 2 hours to watch. Well, you don't have to watch it all at once. You can continue later on, you know. Like when you listen to a podcast, do you sit there and listen throughout the entire podcast? No, sometimes you pause it and you continue later on. The YouTube will remember the last where you watched the last, you know, whatever time you were watching it at. And it was going to remember the time and the minutes where you stopped watching it. And you can continue where you left off. It's like, you know, same thing with the movies and the TV shows. Continue where you left off. Like in a Netflix, like when you don't have to watch the whole movie all at once. You can watch the first half of the movie, pause it, come back and finish it tomorrow. So it's like, you know, you don't have to watch the whole thing right away. I get it, I understand. But the reason I do these videos so long is because I want to give you a fully detailed explanation of the game, of the product, right? And I would think that people would appreciate that. Hey, this guy is giving us a fully detailed explanation of this game. So if you're the new guy and you don't know nothing about the Kirby Air Riders and you find this video, that's what this video is. It's for you. It's for those of you who are on the fence. You are on the fence and you're not so sure if this is for you or not for you. Well, after this video, 1 hour and 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure you'll have a pretty good idea if this is for you or not for you, whether or not you want to purchase this Thursday or not. And I think I covered Kirby Air Riders quite a lot. From last weekend, I did, my first video was 2.5 hours, and I did a bunch of other videos after that, and now you have this video. So honestly, there's so many videos regarding Kirby Air Riders on my channel that after you watch all of my Kirby Air Riders videos of this global test, weekend 1, weekend 2, I think you'll have a pretty good idea if this is for you. If this is something you want to purchase on Thursday. Honestly, I think I covered everything. Every aspect, the customizations, different modes, learning lessons, the paddock, where you can have your private lobby. I think I covered everything, honestly. So after this video and all the other videos that I have done from last weekend, I think you should have a pretty good idea if you should purchase or not purchase Kirby Air Riders, you know. But you know what? You don't just have to watch my videos, okay? Why don't you try it yourself? All right, try it yourself. You have until tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day. You have today and tomorrow, and after that, the game comes out 3 days after. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 3 days after, it comes out on Thursday. But I'm pretty sure when you watch these videos, I'm pretty sure you'll have a pretty good idea if this is for you or not for you. I'm having fun. People ask, before I go, people ask me, I'm having fun because it's a simple game. Simple rules, simple to use. It's not a brain surgery. It's not Elden Ring. It's not like something complex or complicated. It's simple to use. Anybody can use it. Anybody can play it. It is for everyone. It's for the entire family. And I think that's where the value comes in. Everybody can play it. It's just in time for holidays, for Christmas, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Ramadan, whatever you celebrate. And it's just in time for holidays. And this is a perfect game to play, in my opinion. And I'm having fun. Really. I'm really having fun. I'm having more fun playing this than playing, Battlefield 6, begging for a medic, or playing Call of Duty Black Ops 7 while some guy is manipulating the cheat codes using the aim bots, right? I get frustrated playing those games. This, I don't get frustrated. With these types of games, I feel very relaxed, and I'm having fun. And it's very therapeutic, and that's the beauty about the Nintendo. That's the magic of Nintendo, and this is why Nintendo, it's always going to be successful. They've been successful in the past 40 years, man. They're as old as me. 40 plus years, man. They've been riding this success for 40 plus years. 40 plus years, man. That's a long time. 40 plus years, and they're still grinding that success. And the reason why, because Nintendo understands what makes video gaming fun, and that's why they have been so successful, because they understand, if it ain't broke, why fix it? Just keep the same momentum as we always do. Keep these same fun games, keep them fun. People will play them because they're fun. Everybody can play them. And that's why Nintendo has been always a success. And there always will be a success. They have no competition. They never did. Do you know who's the competitor? Themselves. Nintendo is in competition with themselves. No one else is in competition with Nintendo. So when I hear people talk about this nonsense, Nintendo, they have a competitor. No. Who's a competitor? Microsoft? No. Sony? No. Who? PC? No. So who's a competitor? Steam Machine, don't make me laugh. Steam Machine is not a competitor. So who's a competitor? They have no competitors. Honestly. The only competitor that they had was Sega in the 80s and the 90s. Honestly, if you want me to be like strictly facts, and just let's talk facts here. If you know anything about the gaming, like I do, if you go back in history, in the 80s and the 90s, the competition was Sega to Nintendo. When Sega used to do consoles, when they did Genesis, when they did Saturn, when they did Dreamcast, that was the competitor. The competitor was Sega to Nintendo. That was the only competitor they had. That's what Nintendo was worrying about. In the 80s, they were like, oh my god, we have to watch out for that Genesis. That was their competitor. In the 90s, when they did Nintendo 64, we have to watch out for that Saturn. And in the late 90s, they had to watch out for the Dreamcast. But once the Sega dropped out of the console competition, they had no competition. They were like, PlayStation is not a competitor, Xbox is not a competitor, and I think they've proven that. So the only competitor they had was Sega, but Sega has been out of the console war since 1999, right? Because in 2000, by the end of 2000, beginning of 2001, they announced that they will not be making any more consoles. So Nintendo, it's in competition with itself. They're not in competition with anyone else. Okay, so when I hear this nonsense, people talking, oh yeah, they're in no, they're not in competition with anyone. They are in competition with themselves. They're like, how can we be better than what we did previously? How can we make Nintendo Switch 2 better than Nintendo Switch 1? And what are they thinking now? Now they're thinking, how can we make Nintendo Switch 3, whenever they release Nintendo Switch 3, let's say 2035. Let's say 2035 Nintendo Switch 3. How can we make Nintendo Switch 3 better than Nintendo Switch 2? And the reason I say 2035, because it's going to take some time, obviously. I don't think they're going to release Nintendo Switch 3 in 2030, most likely 2035. So in 2035, my god, I'll be 55 years old. In 2035, they're going to say, how can we make Nintendo Switch 3 better than Nintendo Switch 2? So they're always trying to compete with themselves, and this is why they're so successful, because they understand what makes Nintendo a success. It's these types of games that everybody can pick up and play, and they're fun to play. The entire family can play. All right, well, there you have it. Looks like this video is much longer than I thought. Like I said, guys, all right, so before I end this video, I just want to say one more thing. Make sure you do the lessons first. Do the lessons first before you jump into city trial and before you jump into the air ride. Do the lessons first, learn the lessons, learn how to play the game. And then you can invite your friends on the paddock. On the paddock, you can invite friends to join you, or you can invite random people, anyone to join you. But city trial is really where the fun is. That's where, honestly, I'm having most fun. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helps you out. If it's something I missed out, I don't think I missed out on anything. I think I covered everything, man. Seriously, man. I think I covered all the details from last week to this week. I think I covered everything there is to be covered regarding Kirby Air Riders. So I already know I want to buy this because I've been playing it now for 2 weeks. I'm very familiar with this game, and yeah, this is like an easy purchase for me, And hopefully this video will help you out, and maybe you too will make a decision to purchase the game. If I'm having fun, I don't see any reason why you're not having fun. But anyway, everyone's different, I guess. So that's it. It's time for me to end the video. It's been 1 hour and 20 minutes. All right. So this is the global test ride. This is the end of the global test ride weekend 2. Guys, remember, you have until today, Saturday, and tomorrow, Sunday, November 15th and November 16th. After tomorrow, that's it. There's no more demos. You'll have to wait till Thursday, because 3 days after Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, on Thursday, the Kirby will be released. Kirby Air Riders will be released on Thursday, so you have this weekend only. This is your last time to be able to enjoy this, because on Thursday, the official game is released, and I can't wait to get my hands on the full version of the game so I can enjoy all of the accolades and all of the cool features that Kirby Air Riders have. Okay? Okay? Alright? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. And happy holidays. Happy, happy, happy holidays.